Thunderzone Pizza and Tap House pregame show. And joining me now, head coach Ralph Turner. And Ralph, coming off your premier game of the year, I guess, last week against Mines. That second half was a thing of beauty.
Well, it was a good second half, wasn't it? And beating Mines is always fun. So I'm glad we played hard for another game, but tonight presents a whole new challenge.
Well, last week in the ball game, all the three-pointers, it's always makes any coach look great when your kids are hitting threes like that.
Well, I don't know about made the coach look great, but the kids look great. I'll say that.
Well, they come into this ball game. I'm sure it's one of those things. You look at the standings, you look at what they've done this year. It probably presents a big challenge to you and your staff coming up with a game plan to make sure your team says, "Hey, we got to take care of business against these guys."
Ironic, isn't it, to talk about having to be prepared when you've just won 3 games in a row and that's your longest win streak, to feel like that you could be overconfident. I will tell you this, Chadron played Westminster 3 games ago and the halftime score was 31-31 in Utah. So they're capable on any given night to playing you very hard. They're physical, they defend, they try to be tricky, so they're dangerous. Adams State scored the last 6 points in the game to win by 1. So even though they're 1-12, they're dangerous, and it's a game where our kids it's what I might call, some people would call a trap game. If you're not ready to play, you can sure lose to them.
Well, I think their biggest problem this year may be presenting a consistent lineup. They've had guys in and out of the lineup all year long. If they could get some consistency, they might be able to do something.
Well, maybe. They've started 11 different lineups.
Yeah.
But he's got a lot of freshmen. He's sort of been caught in recruiting. He's had some injuries. He's had some guys leave. And so he's pretty much going with the whole team of freshmen, young people, to build the team and see how he can do it that way. He's a great coach. Everybody knows him. He's a good friend personally. So it'll be a tough game.
Well, I guess that comes down to where your ball club just need that effort. You've had the last 4 ball games. You come out that way with the effort, things should take care of themselves.
Well, it might not happen in the first half, but if you play hard both halves, usually the best talented team wins. And in this case, it's clearly us.
All right, good luck tonight.
Thanks, Jimbo.
Thunderbolts head coach Ralph Turner back with the starting lineups. The opening tip-off all comes your way next. This has been the Thunderzone Pizza and Tap House pregame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. Thunderwolves women win it earlier, 76-57. We'll do a halftime women's wrap-up, if that makes sense, and we'll film that and put it on the Facebook page as well to give you a complete picture of the way that ball game went. But we have to transition to our men's coverage here, and we'll be back after this timeout. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip-off. The men's game next, Thunderwolves and the Eagles. Thunderwolves basketball, the pregame show tonight, brought to you by Thunderzone Pizza and Tap House on Fox Sports Pueblo.
He is Safin, a 6'5" junior from Chicago, Illinois. Number 4, Jeremy Ruffin, a 5'8" redshirt sophomore from Chadron, Nebraska. Number 10, Munson Salin, a 6'5" freshman from Littleton, Colorado. Number 25, Walker Andrew. And a 6'6" senior from Appleton, Wisconsin, number 30, Matt Reeder. Head coach of the Eagles, Houston Reed. And now, the starting lineup for your Csu-Pueblo Thunderwolves. A 6'1" senior from Hawthorne, California, number 1, Will Newman. A 6'4" sophomore from Colorado Springs, Colorado, number 4, Donovan Oldham. A 6'8" redshirt sophomore from Colorado Springs, Colorado, number 34, Jason Anderson. A 6'1" junior from Lyman, Colorado, number 5, Kevin Liggett. And a 6'5" senior from Colorado Springs, Colorado, number 15, Josh Smith. Student Moulton, assistant Bronson Moulton, assistant coach Jed Knopple, and head coach of the Thunderwolves, Ralph Turner.
And we thank Dave Miller each and every home game here at Massari Arena, bring you the starting lineups, get you in the mood, get you set for basketball here tonight. Thunderwolves and the Eagles. Thunderwolves on a 3-game winning streak, trying to reach the 500 point here in both conference and overall. They're 6-7, 9-10 overall. Chadron State has been a struggle this year, 1-12 in conference play, 3-16 overall. You heard Ralph Turner in the pregame show talk about their inconsistency of getting a lineup on the court game to game. And they get a couple of players back tonight, but they lost one, evidently. So we'll sort it all out here as we go along. Teams played kind of a funny game last year in Chadron. The Thunderwolves really struggled with Chadron State in the first half, but then in the second half blew them out of there. Won it by 30. But it was a game where they were behind at some points in the first half. Waiting for the honorary captain to bring the ball out to center court here. They take a picture with our referee. Thunderwolves in their home white, red numerals, blue trim. Chadron State in their road maroon or burgundy, however you want to look at it. White numerals, black trim sprinkled in there. Thunderwolves will move it left to right as we sit courtside here at Dave Socia Press Row at Massari Arena. Anderson will tip it up against Matt Reeder, the senior out of Appleton, Wisconsin. Ball's in the air, and the tap is controlled by the Eagles. And it's Ansane Saloon. Ball out top. This is Saffin. Saffin onto the right side to Andrew. Andrew to Ruffin. Over onto the left wing. Saffin going to jack up a 3-ball. It's no good. Tapped up, missed. And a rebound on the baseline to Newman. Newman will bring it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves to the top of the key. Stops and pops for 3. It's off the back iron, no good. And the rebound to Reeder. It's the outlet pass ahead. They fire it up ahead to Saffin on the left wing. He drives the baseline. Cut off there by Liggett. Now to Ruffin. Drive of the baseline, and stepping on the baseline was Ruffin. He ran out of real estate. He thought it was the Canadian Football League. He had that extra room on the sideline there. So the ball goes over to the Thunderwolves. It'll be Newman bringing it across. Over to the right side, looking for Anderson down on the block. He's going to back his way in on Reeder. Wheels goes up, shot good, but he traveled. Extra step that time by Jason Anderson. There's the ball on the left side. This is Walker Andrew. Drives it to the free throw line. Pulls up in the paint. Kicks it to the baseline to Ruffin. 10-footer up off the back iron. No good. Ball batted outside, and it's chased down by the Eagles. With it there, it's Saffin. Saffin hands it off to Ruffin. On the left side. Here's a three-pointer on the way by Saffin. It's good. 3-0. Chadron State gets the first bucket of the game. Their head coach is Houston Reed. He's a big fella. Stalking the sideline down to our right. Here's Newman. Gives it to Anderson at the top of the key. Turns, faces, comes right side. Smith, 3-ball on the way. It's off the iron, no good. And the rebound to Ruffin. Ruffin outlet pass ahead to Saffin. He'll bring it across the timeline. Little stutter step, drives in on Liggett. Ball knocked away by Gavin out of bounds. Ruffin to trigger it in. And Liggett has the steal. And he lost it. It goes right back into the hands of Andrews. Skips it left side to Saffin. To the baseline to Ruffin. Skips it cross court right side to Andrew. Now out top to Saffin. And a shot no good. Anderson with the rebound and lost it. Regains it. Gets the outlet pass to Newman. Newman now at the top of the key. Stops. Won't pop. Goes left side to Ritter. Liggett with it. Now to Anderson. Anderson backs his way into the paint. Wheels. Fakes. Goes up strong and banks it in. Had a little extra English on there. Had to wait to make sure it found the bottom of the cup. 3-2. 1 point lead for the Eagles here. On the right side, Walker. Andrew. Walker Andrew. The man with 2 last names. Or 2 first names. Here's Newman, makes the steal. In from the right, down the lane. Layup good. 4-3. Thunderwolves' first lead of the game. Bonsin Saloon is the point guard. They lob it underneath the Reader. Fakes, goes up. Shot blocked by Oldham, and the rebound to Liggett. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman brings it across the timeline. To the top of the key. Goes left side to Liggett. Now to Oldham. Oldham, little jab step. Thought about the 3. Goes left side to Liggett. Liggett, 1 bounce down low to Anderson. Ball hacked at and stolen away by Reader. He just hatcheted that thing out of the hands of Anderson. Got all ball, though. Nothing criminal or sinister about it. Just a good steal. Here's Ruffin. Right side to Saffin. Saffin, 1 bounce. Gives it off up top to Andrew. Left side to Saloon. Saloon dribbles around a screen. Now up top. He's dribbling around a screen. Ruffin to the baseline. Liggett cuts him off, and the shot is up and in by Ruffin. 5-4. Chadron State takes the lead back. Here's Will, up top to Oldham. Jab step, he'll launch a 3-pointer. It's good. Donovan Oldham from downtown, picking up where he left off last week against Colorado Mines. What a performance that was by the Thunderwolves in the second half at Mines. Ball on the right side to Ruffin. Ruffin holds it there. Watches the traffic clear. Now right side to Saffin. Saffin directing traffic. Not a lot of movement here by now. Long 3-pointer by Saffin. Short. Good shove out of the way by Reader on the Walker Andrew on their baseline, but the Thunderwolves get the rebound. Newman to the top of the key. Starts a drive. Imberleft takes it all the way in. Reverse up and in. Will Newman. What a beauty. 9-5. Thunderwolves by 4. Here is Ruffin on to the right side. Andrew with it. Starts a drive. In on Smith. Stops. Won't pop. Goes left side to Ruffin. He drives the baseline. Cut off there. Comes outside to Reader. Reader, the lefty. Goes to work in the paint. Spins. Goes up and missed the banker. And the rebound to Anderson. Outlet pass to Newman. Ahead now to Oldham. Oldham on the right wing. Thought about stepping in one. Drives baseline. Goes up. He goes with the reverse and hits. 11-5, 7 in a row by the Thunderwolves to open up the 6-point lead. Here's Saffin, right out in front of us here, courtside. Is it? To Saloon. Saloon works around the screen. They switch left side now to Ruffin. Ruffin on the wing. Now on top to Saloon. 8 on the shot clock. Saloon, little crossover move. In trouble. Hands it off the Reader. Back to Saloon. Forces the jumper from the top. Way short. Anderson with the rebound to Newman. Newman across the timeline. Newman pulls up the top of the key. Won't take it. Goes to Liggett. He will from way downtown. Off the back iron and the rebound to Ruffin. Ruffin across the timeline. Holds things up there. Now on the right side to Andrew. Andrew, 1 bounce, comes left side to Ruffin, drives the baseline, cut off by Anderson as they switch out on him. Now they hand the ball off, driving the baseline, Saffin, he's cut off, ball knocked away by Smith, goes out of bounds. And that'll bring us to our first time out of the game. 13:44 to go in the first half. Thunderwolves lead 11-5. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 11-5, Thunderwolves on top. Oldham with 5, Newman with 4. Each of those players with gorgeous reverse layups. Our officials tonight, Ray Abeda, Jeff LaGrange, and Kirk Smith. Thunderwolves goes to substitutions here. Is B.J. Hardy getting some minutes here. Williams into the game. Here's a long 3-pointer way off the mark. And the rebound to Corey Sang. Hands the ball off to Michael Ward, who gets some time here. He brings it across the timeline. Top of the key, left side to Sang. Sang holds it there. Goes to Williams on the block. Comes way outside. Ward now to New Oliverta. To Hardy. Hardy hands the ball off to Sang. 8 on the shot clock to New Oliverta outside. 3-pointer on the way. It's off the back iron. No good by Ward. And the rebound chased down in the corner by Andrew. Michael Ward, a freshman out of Longmont, went to Meade High School. On the left side is Cuxhausen in the ball game now for Chadron State. Ball in the baseline. Ruffin drives in underneath. He's cut off. Now into the corner. Jumper on the way. In and out. No good. Williams with the rebound off the miss by Andrew. Williams gets it ahead now to Ward. Ward across the timeline. Goes left side to Williams. Williams holds it there. Lobs it to New Oliverta. Takes a little push in the back. Now backs his way in. Goes up with the right hand. Hooking in. New Oliverta. 13-5. It's 9 in a row for the Thunderwolves. They knock the ball loose. They regain it on the baseline. Nice feed underneath. Shot up and good by Andrew. 13-7. Thunderwolves by 6. Here is Ward on the right wing up top to Williams. Williams left side to Hardy. To New Oliverta on the block. He's going to back his way in again. Spins on the baseline. A little fadeaway at the side of the backboard. That's not his patented move there. Matt Reeder with a rebound ahead. Here's Jackson and a foul on the Thunderwolves. And we've got another timeout as we're under 12. Our under 12 break. 11:58 to go here in the first half. Thunderwolves lead at 13-7. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo.
Everyone knows Wingstop brings the flavor. Lemon pepper, OG hot, mango habanero, just to name a few. It's kind of our thing. That's why we've created the Bringing It Boneless Bundle. 25 boneless wings, 3 flavors, and 3 dips. All for just $16.99. So next time your crew gets the craving, everyone can have their favorites. Hop on Wingstop.com and order yours today. Prices and participation may vary. See local restaurants for details. Can't stop. Wingstop.
When you don't have a big marketing budget, you have to wait until the opportunity is just right. Well, consider this your opportunity alarm going off. Vistaprint semi-annual sale has arrived with up to 50% off site-wide, including custom postcards, signs, invitations, posters, and more. And with tons of business card options like square cards, now's the time to get huge savings on them too. Make the most of this opportunity. Go to Vistaprint.com by January 30th and enter the promo code Save Big.
13-7. Thunderwolves on top by 6. Starters back in with the exception of Williams. Williams is in there right now. Oldham still on the bench for the Thunderwolves. Inbounds pass to the baseline. Michael Johnson into the game. Got some interesting news about him here. When we get a break, we'll get to it. Ball on the right side to Ruffin. Ruffin down on the block to Johnson. Goes outside. Ball knocked away. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chadron State. Michael Johnson, he's a sophomore out of Nassau, Bahamas. He had a stomach ulcer, some kind of health issue over the break. Had to stay back home for a little while. Now he's back. And he's back in the lineup here tonight. Or at least playing. He started a few games this year. Jay-Sean Jackson also has cleared concussion protocol, I think it is, with him. So he's back playing, not starting, but he's back. And he's one of their key cogs. He's out of Eagle Crest High School in Denver, averages 12 points, 3 rebounds a game. Thunderwolves ball. Smith gets it into Newman. Newman on the left wing, drives the baseline, goes in on the baseline, flips it in there. Will Newman has an uncanny ability to hang in the air and then just flip shots home. Just a little flick of the wrist that time. It's 15-7. Ball out top. Long three-pointer by Cuxhausen, no good. Josh Smith with the rebound on the baseline. Goes ahead to Newman. Newman on the wing. He says, I am numbers. He was hit. No call. Now the whistle comes. I think the official saw that the ball was so short that he had to call the foul. And Kirk Smith, that was correct. I saw it all the way. He definitely got hit. The whistle was just a little late. But now Houston Reed has a great pose. Boy, he has a great. He's worked on that belly. Look at that belly on Houston. Will Newman misses the free throw. Houston has his little play card in his back pocket as he stalks the sideline. He's a very likable dude, though. Second toss, good. I know Ralph loves him. Third toss good. So 2 out of 3. It's a meatloaf trip to the free throw line for Will Newman. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? 17-7. Thunderwolves by 10. Ball on the right side. They lob it inside. Here's a little reverse layup up and good there. What an adjustment that time by Michael Johnson. 17-9. That stops. It's been a pretty good run here for the Thunderwolves. 13-2 run it had been. Here's a three-pointer left side by Oldham off the back iron, no good. And the rebound on the baseline to Johnson. Gets the outlet pass ahead to Jackson. Jackson on the fly. Little shake and bake. Comes left side to Cuxhausen. On to the right side. This is Jordan Mills who's into the game. He drives into the paint, stops, tries to dish it off, goes into Jackson's hand, missed the reverse, and the rebound to Anderson. Ahead to Newman. Newman on the right side, drives in, hands it off to Anderson, fakes, drives it in, outside, Oldham, and an offensive foul going to be called on Anderson as he wouldn't stop that time, and he finally ended up plowing in to Jordan Mills. That's the kind of foul that drives you nuts to have your center pick up a foul there just running through the lane. So the inbounds pass to Jackson. Well, that was close to backcourt there. As they got the ball to Cuxhausen, it looked like he took the pass in the forecourt and then stepped into the backcourt. To me, I'll watch the old Stretch Internet replay tomorrow. See how close I was. Here's a lob to the baseline to Ruffin. He has the ball poked away by Smith. Loose on the deck, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. Down to 11 on the shot clock. 17-9. Thunderwolves lead it. 9:53 to go here in the first half. Ja'Shawn Jackson to inbound the ball. Puts it into Mills. Now to Cuxhausen. Cuxhausen dribbles around a screen. Cut off there. 4 on the shot clock. Long three-pointer is good by Jordan Mills from way outside. 17-12. 5 in a row by the Eagles. Here's Oldham on the left side to Smith. Jumps it down low to Anderson. He's going to wheel on the baseline. Fakes. Now bumps his way into the paint. Goes up, swooping in. Tried to draw the foul. No call on the rebound to Ruffin. Ruffin across the timeline. On the right side, up top to Jackson. Oh, he drives into the paint. Lost it. Ripped away by Anderson. Swinging the elbows. Look out. Foul called on the Eagles. Now the question is, will they even dare take a look to see if Anderson threw the elbow at the head of Jackson? And Jackson and Anderson exchanged pleasantries. That's foul number 2 on Jackson. Jackson said, hey, that big man hit me in the chin with an elbow. He says, what did I foul him with, my teeth? Well, yes, in this case you did. Here, Newman brings it across the timeline. Hands it off to Oldham. Right side to Smith. Smith works around the screen. Now to Oldham. Step back three-pointer on the way. Swish. Oldham has 8. 20-12. Thunderwolves by 8. 8:50 to go here in the... Now we've got a whistle.
I was standing right in my box. Can you look at that on the replay? I know you were standing right.
And Ralph Turner is given a coach's box warning. Here's a drive into the paint. Whistle, foul. That's going to go against the Thunderwolves. There is no love lost between Ray Abeda and Ralph Turner. It goes back a few years. Remember when Ray threw Ralph out at the old Colorado Springs Classic? Remember they played the barn downtown in Springs? Ray, and then that stupid court they had up there. Here's the inbounds pass. Oldham goes for the steal. Lost it. Loose. That should be Thunderwolves ball. Last touch by Andrew. It's a little chippy out there right now in hockey terms. And the fans now starting to get into it a little bit, ripping the Chadron State Eagles a little bit here. Here's Newman bringing it across the timeline. Goes to Liggett on the left side. Right side now to Oldham. Oldham looking for Anderson. Can't find him. Now gets it to him on the block. Drives into the paint. Lost the ball. Regains it. Goes outside to Newman. 10 on the shot clock. Newman now will go to work. Looks for a high screen. Works around a screen. Outside. Anderson's wide open. 3 ball on the way. In and out. Heartbreak City there. And the rebound to Mills. Gets the outlet pass to Cuxhausen. He brings it across the timeline on the right side. Down on the block to Johnson. Wheels, goes up. Shot blocked by Anderson. Rebound loose. Johnson saves it into the corner. Here's a drive of the baseline. Feed it outside. Cuxhausen for three. Swish. 20-15. Thunderwolves lead is 5. 7:45 to go here in the first half. Newman lobs it to Anderson. On the block. Fakes. Can't get the shot off. Comes outside to Oldham. Oldham works around a screen. Steps back. Left side to Smith. Smith back inside to Anderson. Wheels into the paint. Goes up and drew the foul this time. And Houston Reed stalking Ray Abeda. Timeout on the court. Foul number 2 on Michael Johnson. 7:29 to go in the first half. Thunderwolves lead at 20-15. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Carter Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. To 15, Thunderwolves on top by 5. Ralph Turner talking with Jeff LaGrange. Oh my goodness. Free throw up by Anderson is. Ralph still doesn't know why he got a coaching box warning. I think it's because Ralph was 2 feet out onto the court. Is probably the reason. He was within the sideline coach's box, but when you step out onto the court, you're outside the box. Second free throw, no good, so 1 out of 2 for Anderson. It's 21-15. Thunderwolves lead it by 6. Into the ball game, it's Eric Jammerman. He's a freshman out of Douglas, Wyoming. Hands the ball off to Mills. Mills drives in from the left, goes up, and adjusts and hits. That was a nice move. Mills has 5. He took it right at Liggett. It's 21-17. Thunderwolves lead it by 4. Will Newman up top to Oldham. Oldham now to Liggett on the left side. Jumps it inside to Anderson. He wheels to the baseline. Goes up. Ball stripped away by Reeder. Reeder's a cagey veteran. Ahead to Cuxhausen. He drives the baseline. Has the ball stripped. Gets it back. Passes into the corner. Can't get the shot off. Jammerman with it. Now on top to Mills. Mills drives into the paint, goes all the way. Nice dish, but it's taken away by Oldham as he jumped in the passing lane at the last minute. Ahead now to Liggett. Liggett on the wing. Up top to Newman. Newman right side to Smith. Smith can't get the shot off. Starts the drive, cut off. They got to switch. They got the matchup they want. Anderson now down on the block. Has Cuxhausen on him, and they had to foul him. That was an emergency foul. Cuxhausen at 6 foot against the 6'8" Jason Anderson said, I got to foul you. And it's only the 5th team foul. And now a coaching box warning. It's going to go against Houston Reed. Or maybe not. Are they going to mop up some moisture? I thought it was a coaching box warning again. I'm not sure what it is. Here's Newman. Inbounds to Anderson. Now back to Newman. Up top to Oldham. Oldham. And whistle foul against Chadron State. Walker Andrew picks up the foul. Houston Reed is the kind of coach that looks like he could have a coronary at any minute. He is that emotional and into the game. And the build has something to do with it well. He is fiery. Ball right side to Liggett. Liggett works around a screen. Drives the baseline. Goes all the way underneath the basket. Had the ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pack. 11 on the shot clock. So it'll be Newman to trigger it in on the baseline. Thunderwolves lead at 21-17. Newman trouble on the inbounds. Now will lob it into the backcourt. Oldham has to chase it down, but now there's only 10 on the shot clock. They got to go to work. Oldham gets it to Newman. Newman's got to do something. 6 on the shot clock. Newman now starts a drive into the paint, takes it all the way to the hoop, and he is capped. Foul called on Chadron State. And the foul on Jordan Mills, and that'll send Newman to the free throw line. Looked like pretty good defense there by Chadron State. Houston Reed does the, that's the easy coach's argument. Looks at the foul count, says, hey, it's 7-3. Second toss good by Newman. But frankly, he's kind of right here. 23-17, Thunderwolves by 6. Here's Mills, drives it down the lane, plows into Liggett. Offensive foul. Mills took a glance at the circle in the lane, saying, wasn't he in there? No, he wasn't. He was outside it. The restricted area, they call it. So Mills now has 2. Jackson, Johnson, and Mills with 2 fouls apiece for Chadron State. And Houston Reed loving it up with Jordan Mills as he comes out of the game. Here's Newman, hands it off to Oldham. Oldham lost control, regains, keeps the dribble alive somehow. Could be called for palming there. They're not going to do it, though. Then he walked with it. No, blocking foul. And now Houston Reed may go out of his mind. You know what? He thinks better, but he's just going to sit down because he knows the next words out of his mouth might get him a technical. He is irate right now. And Jeremy Ruffin in, and Walker Andrew checks out. So it'll be Oldham to the free throw line. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. He has 9. It's 24-17. 5:22 to go here in the first half. Thunderwolves on top. One more for Oldham. Spins it up and in. Oldham double figures with 10. He and Newman with 10 apiece to lead the way for the Pack. It's 25-17. 5:18 to go here. First half. Here's Cuxhausen. Dribbles around a screen. Pulls up, fadeaway shot, ill-advised, missed it. Anderson with a rebound. Newman ahead to Liggett. Can't get the jumper off. Now to Newman. Skips it left side. Smith steps into a 3-ball, short. And the rebound to Jay-Sean Jackson, who's back in the game. He's going to drive it right down. The paint goes up, reverse up, missed it. Tap try, no good. Rebound to Reeder, comes outside. Cuxhausen, three-pointer. It's in, no good. Rebound batted out of bounds. And it will belong to Chadron State, evidently. Last touch by Newman. Timeout taken by Chadron State. 4:42 to go here in the first half. Thunderwolves lead at 25-17. And it is a 30-second timeout. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Chadron State will inbound the ball quickly here, coming out of the timeout. And Anderson has the steal on the baseline for the Pack. Hands it off to Newman. And Newman will bring it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves. Hands it off to Oldham. Oldham to Smith. Smith works around a screen. Down low to Anderson. Wheels on Reeder. Bumps his way in. Fakes. Oh, beautiful move by Anderson. The head and shoulders fake. Bought him a little room, and he lays it in. 27-17. Ball on the left side. Cuxhausen for Chadron State. They find themselves down by 10. Ball knocked away, stolen by the Thunderwolves as Liggett has it. He has Anderson streaking in from the left. Goes in. Layup good. Layup blocking foul on Chadron State. The bucket will count. And that's foul number 3 on Jay-Sean Jackson. So his welcome back has not been a long one or a very good one so far for Chadron State. So Anderson a chance for the three-point play here. He's 1 out of 2 from the stripe tonight. On the year, 74% free throw shooter. Free throw good. 30-17. Thunderwolves by 13 here with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Ruffin with it. On to the left side to Mills. Mills back to Ruffin. Won't take the shot. He was open momentarily. Now hands the ball off to Reeder. Up top. Saloon won't take it. On to the right side. Now down on the block to Reeder. Skips it left side. 3-point shot on the way. No good. Anderson has the rebound for the Thunderwolves. Off the miss by Saloon. And Newman brings it across the timeline now for the Pack. 3.5 to go. First half. Thunderwolves lead at 30-17. Anderson Right side to Liggett. Jumps it down low to Newman, who's posting up. He's fouled in the paint. No, they're going to call an offensive foul on Will Newman. The old NBA hook move. Timeout on the court. 3:19 to go in the first half. Thunderwolves lead at 30-17. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 30-17. Thunderwolves lead it by 13. 3:19 to go here in the first half. Thunderwolves 53% in the game, 10 of 19 from the field, 2 of 9 from downtown. Chadron State just 7 of 24 to this point. Here's a feed inside, foul on Oldham. 15 foul on the Thunderwolves. Williams will check in. Oldham will come out. And they get the inbounds pass. It's loose on the deck. Newman had it for a moment, lost it. Take it away by Saloon. Onto the right side to Ruffin. Ruffin waiting for traffic to clear. Just holding it. Now hands it off to Saloon. Down to the baseline. Here's a drive to the baseline. Layup missed. Rebound missed. 2 misses by Ruffin at point-blank range. Outlet pass to Newman across the timeline. Lobs it under. Oh, wide open. New Oliverta stuffs it home with 2 hands. Beautiful assist by Will Newman. 32-17. Thunderwolves by 15. Trying to make a laugher of this one. All out top to Ruffin. On the left side to Saloon to the free throw line. Pulls up. Looked like he traveled. Got rid of it right side to Jammerman. Now it's a long range 3 on the way. Swish by Jordan Mills. He has 8. 32-20. Not so fast, says Chadron State. Don't put us to bed yet. Here's a feed down on the block. New Oliverta. Turns, faces, backs his way into the paint, wheels on the baseline, has the ball knocked free, comes outside to Liggett. Liggett moves in, now to New Oliverta. He's going to cast off for 3, way short's an air ball. Williams tries to save it, but couldn't get the job done. He tried to fire it off the leg of Ruffin, but just missed. Ruffin and Houston Reed share a big laugh. I think Houston Reed said that was a great move avoiding that pain. That would have hurt if that ball had hit him. Minute 50 to go here, first half. Thunderwolves by 12. Here's Jammerman. Spins it down to Reeder. Turns, faces. Goes to work on the baseline. Fires it into the corner, and a foul on the Thunderwolves. That's foul number 2 on Will Newman. Will, with a big smile, knows that's my ticket out of the game. Dang it. So it'll be Jammerman to trigger it in right in front of us here. Leads it up top to Mills. Mills with 8 points. He leads the Eagles right now with his long-range bombing. Up top to Cuxhausen. He drives into the paint, down the lane, right into New Oliverta. Missed the layup. Rebound to Ruffin. In traffic, goes up and lays it in with the left hand. Strong move there by Ruffin. 32-22. 5 in a row by the Eagles to get back into it a little bit here. Here's Josh Smith. He's going to launch a long 3. What was that? And it goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Eagles. Inbounds pass to Cuxhausen. Brings it across the timeline. Dribbling it way outside here. Hands the ball off now to Mills. Mills, a little crossover move. Can't get the shot off. Comes up top to Jammerman. 12 on the shot clock. Jammerman into the corner to Mills. Mills drives in, skips it in the corner, and there's Smith with the steal ahead to Williams. Lost it, regains it in the forecourt. Mark will hold things up, skips it left side to Liggett. He's going to drive in, goes up, dishes off. Long 3 by Smith. Swish! That's more like it. 35-22, Josh Smith. High arcing 3, buried that one. About a 1 second differential on the shot and game clock here. Jammerman with it. Pick and roll play. Roughing on the baseline. Now fires it into the corner. Cuxhausen for three. In and out. No good. New Oliverta with a rebound. They got some time here if they hustle. Liggett with 3 seconds to go. Liggett from half court launches and missed it. End of the first half. Thunderwolves lead it 35-22. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. Thunderwolves on top 35-22. Thunderwolves led pretty much throughout. Chadron State had a early lead of 5-4, but then the Pack ripped off 9 in a row, led at 13-5. Got the lead up to 10 at 17-7. Continued to push, had the lead to 15 at 32-17. Chadron scored 5 in a row to make it 32-22 before the Thunderwolves came back with a final three-pointer to close out the first half to lead it 35-22 at halftime. Newman and Oldham with 10 apiece. Anderson has 8 to lead the way for the Thunderwolves. Jordan Mills with 8 to lead the way for the Eagles. Back with more of our halftime show right after this. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. Thunderwolves on top 35-22 here at the halftime break. Had a couple lead changes in the game, 3 lead changes to be exact. But the Thunderwolves took control when they took the lead at 7-5. Had the lead up to 10 at 17-7 before Chadron got it back within 5. Got it within 4 actually at 21-17. And the Thunderwolves scored 11 straight to open up a 15-point lead before settling for the 13-point lead here at halftime. Newman and Oldham with 10 apiece. Anderson has 8. New Oliverta with 4. Smith with 3. Thunderwolves 12 of 23 from the field, 52%. 3 of 12 from downtown, that's 25%. 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 80%. For Chadron State in the first half, they're led by Jordan Mills, came off the bench to hit 8 points. He was 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from downtown. You know what that tells you? Shoot it more. Also for Chadron State, not much after that. Ruffin had 4. Saffin, Cuxhausen with 3. Walker and Johnson with 2 apiece. 9 of 30 from the field with Chadron State. That's 30%. 4 of 12 from downtown, 33%. They did not shoot a free throw in the first half. Don't think that wasn't lost on Houston Reed. Chadron State out-rebounded the Thunderwolves 19-15 in the first half. Ruffin had 6 to lead the way there. Anderson was 7 to lead the way for the Thunderwolves. Thunderwolves with 3 assists on their 12 made baskets. Liggett with 2. Newman with 1. 5 assists for Chadron State. Cuxhausen and Jammerman with 2. Jackson with 1. 10 turnovers for Chadron State. Thunderwolves turned it over 5 times. 2 block shots for the Pack. Anderson and Oldham with the block shots in the game. No block shots for Chadron State. Thunderwolves with 6 steals. 2 of those by Anderson. Newman, Oldham, Liggett, and Smith with 1 each. 2 steals in the game for Matt Reeder. The only 2 steals of the game for Chadron State. Halftime score, Thunderwolves lead at 35-22. It'll be the Thunderwolves basketball to start this second half when we come back after this timeout. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. (35-22). Thunderwolves on top by 13. Boy, we almost had an emergency. You ever had that moment where you had to sneeze? That's never a good thing when you're on the air broadcasting a game. Luckily, we could turn the mic down. If that happens, if you hear me go quiet for a little bit, I'm probably taking inventory over here. Thunderwolves will get the ball first to start this second half. They'll move it right to left this second half as we look at it. We sit courtside here on Dave Socher Press Row at Massari Arena.
That will be the first timeout. And then check out our collision and located on the front court for hot dog, nachos.
It will be Donovan Oldham to inbound the ball into Will Newman. Oldham, high post, right side to Newman. Trying to post up Liggett down on the block. They instead come to Smith for three. Missed it off the front iron. Rebound into the corner. Goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Chadron State. So it's Saloon to bring the ball into the forecourt. Hands the ball off to Ruffin. Ruffin on the right wing to Saloon. Picked up there by Liggett. Trying to post up Reeder. Smith fronting him. Now right side to Saloon. Now they lob it down on the block. Walker Andrew feeds it to Saloon. A little 10-footer in the lane. Missed it. Reeder, the cagey veteran, gets the rebound. Nice bounce pass. Layup good to Walker Andrew. That was a beautiful feed. 35-24. Thunderwolves lead it by 11. Oldham left side to Liggett. Liggett down low to Anderson. Gonna back his way in on Reeder and about stripped away. Loose. Anderson comes back up with it. Left side to Newman. Steps into a three-pointer. Air ball. Rebound on the backside to Andrew. Ahead to Saloon. Saloon across the timeline. Back pass now to Andrew. Andrew drives into the paint. Running right-hander missed it. And the rebound to Oldham. Ahead now to Newman. Newman across the timeline. Behind the back with a dribble. Back pass to the trailer. Oldham. Down the lane he goes. And the ball stripped. Comes right back to Oldham. Fakes. Nice dish to Anderson. And he dunks it home with two hands. Anderson double figures with 10. 37-24. Houston Reed irate about that. I think he wanted a walk call there on Oldham. Here's Ruffin on the right side to Andrew. Andrew works around the screen. They switch. He's double teamed. Right side leaves the man open. It's Ruffin. He might have traveled with it right there. On the right side. Hands the ball off to Saffin. Saffin kills the dribble. Gives it off to Reeder. Reeder backs his way in with the shoulder. Goes up with the left-hand hook. Missed it. And Newman had the rebound. He was fouled. And the foul will be on Andrew. That's his third foul. He'll have to come out of the ball game. But the way he played in the first half, it's not a bad move getting Jordan Mills in there. He had 8 points to lead the Eagles in the first half. He comes in there with some enthusiasm, clapping his way. Newman now brings it across the timeline. He'll angle it toward the left wing, right out in front of us here. Stops on the wing, out top to Liggett. Liggett covered up there. Now hand it off to Anderson. Back pass to Liggett. Liggett up top to Oldham. 8 on the shot clock. Oldham spins down the lane. Shot on the way. Good. Donovan Oldham has 12. 39-24. Smith gets the steal to Newman. Newman ahead to Oldham. Down the lane. Scoops it up and in. Oldham with 14. 41-24. The little things that Josh Smith do for this ball club is just hard to put a value on it, I guess. One right there. It just led to an easy bucket. Ball on the right side to Reeder. Reeder now he starts to drive into the paint. Dishes off baseline to Ruff, and he drives in on Anderson. Fakes, wheels, goes a shot blocked by Anderson. Rebound to Newman. Newman wants to run it. Brings it across the timeline. Lost it, regains it. Hands it off outside to Liggett. Steps into a three ball. Swish. Gavin Liggett. 44-24. Thunderwolves have opened up a 20-point lead. Saloon now hands the ball off to Ruffin. Left side to Mills. Mills one bounce. Down on the block to Ruffin. Turns, faces, step back jumper on the baseline. In and out, no good. Newman snatches the rebound down. And Will now will bring it across the timeline. They tried to foul him. They couldn't get it done. Now to Oldham. Oldham steps back, fakes the three. Down low to Anderson. Anderson holds, has the ball swatted away. It's saved on the baseline by Reeder. Ahead now to Saffin. Saffin gives it to Reeder. Reeder says, what do you want me to handle it for? Gives it off now to Saloon. Right side. This is Mills. He drives it into the paint. Goes up and under. Lays it in with the left hand. That was a tough move. Jordan Mills has 10. 44-26. That stops the 9-0 run by the Pack. Here's Newman. Hands it off to Oldham. Oldham, he drives it to the cup, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Reeder. And we got a timeout on the court. 15:43 to go here in the second half. Good start to the half for the Pack. They lead it by 18, 44-26. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Welcome back to Massari Arena. The Thunderwolves cheering on one of their youth or students. I'm not sure what they like him. They were cheering him on. He couldn't get the jumper to fall, though. The game honors toughness. I like that T-shirt. Thunderwolves 4 for 6 here in the second half. And it'll be Donovan Oldham at the free throw line. Free throw up and good. Isaiah Clausel-Reese is into the game for the Thunderwolves. He has his own fan club on the front row over across the way. Everybody's got the iPhones out videoing. They want something to post. Oldham hits both free throws. He has 16. And the shot clock failed to fire. And Jeff LaGrange is a little perplexed by it all. Inbounded to Cuxhausen. On to the right side. This is Mills. Mills traveled with it. No call. And then a foul on Jordan Sang as he decks Cuxhausen.
Good job, Corey.
First foul on Corey. So it will be Jordan Mills to trigger it in on the far sideline. It's the ball inbounded at Cuxhausen, a freshman out of Scottsbluff, Nebraska. Hands the ball outside to Mills. He drives down the paint, running left-hander, left it short, and there's the rebound. To Hardy. Has it on the right wing. Hardy went off for 28 in the game early this year, so he can fill it up once he gets going. Here's Sang. Down low to New Oliverta. Double teamed. Gets rid of it. Outside three-pointer by Sang. Missed it short. And the rebound belongs to Saffin. Saffin across the timeline for the Eagles. Angles to the right wing. Thunderwolves lead it by 20 here. 14:50 to go. Ball down on the block. Johnson with it. The big fella backs his way in. Goes up and under. Left it short. And the rebound to New Oliverta. Outlet pass to Reese. Reese across the timeline. Ahead to Sang. Sang holds it there. Now comes up top to New Oliverta to Hardy. He's within range, but he won't take it. He gives it off to Reese. Reese on the right side. Jumps it down low to New Oliverta. He wheels on the baseline. Comes outside. Here's a three-pointer on the way. Off the back iron. No good. Sang with a rebound on the baseline. Goes up and under and lays it in. 48-26. Thunderwolves by 22. Here's Cuxhausen into the paint. Pulls up. Missed it. Rebound loose. Gets his own rebound. Jumps up, shot blocked by New Oliverta. Says, don't you dare come in here with that. Here's the right side. Nice cross-court feed to Sang, but he missed the reverse. Saffin with it. Williams knocks it free, and a foul in the forecourt going to be on Chadron State as Sang hustled back to get the steal, and then he was body slammed by Saffin. Wild and woolly. This is the play right now. Inbounds pass to Williams. Now hands it off to Reese. Reese lob it down low to New Oliverta. Jumps it into the paint and hits. He has 6. It's 50-26. Thunderwolves by 24. Cuxhausen hands the ball up top to Mills. Down on the block to Ruffin. Turns, faces on Williams. Bangs his way in. Dishes off to Johnson. Goes up. Shot foul on New Oliverta. They're going to call the foul on Williams instead of New Oliverta. First foul on Mark. And at the line, Michael Johnson, 61% free throw shooter. He's out of Nassau, Bahamas. Never been to Nassau, but I've been to the Abacos in the Bahamas. One of those little Disney cruises. That was kind of cool. Been there twice, as a matter of fact. like to get back. It's been too long. Here's Reese bringing it across the timeline for the Pack. Dribbles to the right wing, jumps it down low now to New Oliverta. Outside, three-pointer on the way off the back iron, no good by Hardy. And the rebound to Cuxhausen. He's fouled by Williams. Second foul on Mark Williams. Ralph Turner really impressed with Mark Williams last week in the game against Mines. He didn't see a lot of action. I don't think he got on the court in the second half, but he says he was might have been the happiest player there was in the locker room, and that showed him a lot. You know, some players would cry and sulk. Here's a foul on Sang reaching in on Jordan Mills. Jordan Mills is a tough player to handle. Mills, he's out of Alliance, Nebraska, sophomore, only averages 7 points a game. Does a lot of good things out there, though. Here's Cuxhausen. He's going to drive the baseline. Hands the ball off. Can't get the jumper off now, forcing the jumper from the baseline, no good. And the rebound to New Oliverta. Oh, and the foul called on the Thunderwolves. And the foul is on Clausel Reese. I'm not sure what he did there. Somebody help me with that one. That was a bizarre call by Kirk Smith. Here's the three-pointer in the corner, no good. Williams with the rebound for the Thunderwolves. Hands it off now to Reese. He'll bring it across the timeline. Hands the ball off to Williams. In for the left layup, good. Oh, what a beautiful play. Williams hustling, filling the lane. Makes it 52-28. Brilliant feed there. Here's a drive down the lane foul on the Thunderwolves as they mug Cuxhausen. So Cuxhausen to the line. 86% free throw shooter. 43 out of 50 on the year in the first toss. Well, you sing their praises, and that's what they do. Clank. He'll have one more. It's on the way, and he hits that one. 52-29. Here's Reese bringing it across the timeline for the Pack. He's on the right wing. Goes to Sang. Now up top to Williams. Lob it to New Oliverta. Wheels on the baseline. Now backs his way into the paint. Nice dish to Sang. Reverse up and in. 54-29. Brilliant feed there by New Oliverta. Ball up top to Cuxhausen. Long range three. In and out, no good. Sang snatches the rebound. Gets the outlet pass ahead to Reese. Reese feeds it right side to Williams. In from the right. Layup. No. Offensive foul called on Mark Williams. Timeout on the court. Thunderwolves lead at 54-29. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 54-29. Thunderwolves on top comfortably here. Getting a lot of extended rest in this game for Will Newman. Will Newman, one of the leaders in the conference in minutes played. It's not going to help that average tonight, but that'll be to the delight of Ralph Turner. Keep his point guard fresh for the big game tomorrow against Regis. Here's Cuxhausen on the right wing to the baseline. Johnson, they dare him to shoot it. He won't take it. Hands the ball off now to Jammerman. Steps back, won't fire. Comes outside to Cuxhausen. He backs his way in on Reese. And he tried to lob it underneath, right to Sang, who stole it. Ahead to Reese. Reese across the timeline. In from the right. Outside to Williams, up top to Sang. Won't take the three. He drives into the paint, swoops in. Offensive foul on Sang as he plowed into Johnson. Here's the ball on the right side. Mills with it. Works around a screen. Cut off there. Comes out top with it. To Saffin. Long range three on the left wing. No good. And the rebound underneath to Johnson. Goes up on New Oliverta. Missed it. And Williams taps the rebound to Sang. Ahead to Reese. Reese across the timeline. At the top of the key. Goes right side to Sang. Sang holds it there. Now down on the block to New Oliverta. Going to back his way into the paint. Feeds it outside to Williams. Left side to Hardy. Hardy going to launch for three. Swish! Yeah, baby! B.J. Hardy from downtown. That is what B.J. Hardy can do. You give him any space at all, he's going to bury it. 57-29. Ball on the left side to Mills. Mills on the wing. Drives into the paint. Tries to dish it off. The ball's deflected into the corner. Chased down there by Andrew. He starts to drive on New Oliverta. Stops. Skids to a stop. Wheels. Scoops it up and in. Andrew with 6. 57-31. Thunderwolves on top by 26. Here's Hardy on the left wing. Down low, New Oliverta. He's going to bang his way into the paint. Goes up, right hand hook. Good, and a foul. It should count. And the foul is on Michael Johnson. That is his third foul. The pride of Vanta, Finland, hits the three-point play. 60-31. Thunderwolves on top by 29. Ball on top now on the left wing. Here's Saloon. Cut off there. Goes up. Missed it. New Oliverta might have had some influence on that one. Here's Reese. Brings it across the timeline. Down the lane. Feeds it outside. Hardy for three. Splash! Hardy with 6. 63-31. I bet they've tried that combination a lot in practice right there. Reese to Hardy and hit it. Ball outside, Andrew. I mentioned Hardy had 28 in the game early this season. Ball on the left side. Now down on the block to Johnson. Johnson backs his way in on New Oliverta. Jump hook is up, in and out, won't go. Sang with a rebound. Hands the ball off to Reese. Reese will bring it across the timeline. This is a reward to all these guys from the second string. Get some time here. All the hard work they put in practice. They don't see a lot of the glory time, but they're going to get a lot of action here down the stretch. New Oliverta missed the layup. And the rebound to Andrew. Andrew brings it across the timeline. Hands the ball off to Saloon. He drives into the paint. Stops. No man's land. Ball knocked away. Stolen by Sang. Sang across the timeline. Corey wants to take it coast to coast. Scoops it up and in. What a shot by Corey Sang. Are you kidding me? With the long arms. He just reached in there, swooped in and laid it in, drew the foul. I mean, that's a play of the week candidate right there. Wow, what a shot. Saloon picks up the foul. Sang's free throws up and good. Completes the three-point play. Corey Sang with 7. 66-31. We got 8:30 to go here in the second half. Ball on the baseline. This is Ruffin, drives in, fakes, goes up, drew the foul on Williams. That's foul number 4 on Mark Williams. No shots on the play. He fouled him before the shot, evidently. Thunderwolves are over the limit, though, so it's got to be the 1-and-1. There we go. Now they move Ruffin to the free throw line. Ruffin's first trip to the line tonight, 70% on the year. He gets there often, 56 out of 80. Just hasn't been there tonight. Free throws up and good. Second toss, good. Ruffin with 6. It's 66-33. Here is Reese bringing it across the timeline. Pulls up at the top of the key. Right side to Sang. He drives in, skips it outside to Hardy. He's going to launch for 3 again. Got another one. That's what B.J. Hardy can do, folks. 69-33. He is a jump shooting machine. Ball out top. Saloon misses. Rebound to Reeder. Backs his way in, goes up with the left hand and banks it in. Reeder's first bucket of the night, 69-35. Thunderwolves by 34. Ball left side to Hardy. Hardy up top to Williams. Now to Williams. Williams right side to Sang. Sang starts to drive into the paint. Nice between defenders. Little teardrop shot on the baseline this time by Hardy. He has 11. 71-35. Ball on the left side. They lob it down inside to Reeder. He's in. Shot blocked by Sang, but he fouled him. Timeout on the court. 7:13 to go here in the second half. Thunderwolves lead at 71-35. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo.
Every day you get the most from your Loaf and Jug store. And with your King Soopers loyalty card, you can instantly save up to $1 a gallon on gasoline. Pay at the pump or inside the store, and you always save 3 cents, up to $1 a gallon. So pile up the points when you shop King Soopers and at Loaf and Jug, and keep saving on gasoline. The easy way. Loaf and Jug. Quality food, fuel, and customer service.
Seacom, a communications company serving southeastern Colorado, giving you what you want, all at the speed of light. Seacom has bandwidth speeds for everyone. We provide services to hospitals, schools, businesses, and to your home. Do you realize the average family has 12 devices that utilize their home internet? Seacom delivers reliable, high-speed internet, phone services, and Wi-Fi to both home and office. We are Seacom, your local communications company.
You're listening to KBPL Pueblo, Fox Sports Radio Pueblo, home of the Broncos, Rockies, Thunderwolves, and Dan Patrick.
.35, Thunderwolves on top. Jeff LaGrange explaining something here to Ralph Turner about a technical foul call. And the foul is, it's a technical foul on Mark Williams, so he's out of the game. The technical gives him his 5th, so he's done. So stepping to the line to shoot the technicals is Lee Saffin. First toss good. Second toss good.
I haven't seen much. I'd like the same on both ends. Foul.
So now the regular free throws here for Reeder. Free throw good. Ralph Turner now trying to get the explanation from Mark Williams. Why did you get that technical? Reeder hits them both. He has 4. It's 71-39. Thunderwolves a lot of substitutions here. We'll name them off for you when we get a minute here. Oh, boy, we almost lost our computer. Back the other way comes Ruffin on the steal. Fires it into the corner. Now they skip it way out top to Saffin for 3. It's short. And the rebounder to Saloon. Saloon feeds it off to Saffin down the lane. Nice dish to Reeder, and he lays it in. It's 71-41. And Ralph Turner wants a timeout. Full timeout. He's going to read his reserves, the riot act here. You're going to get some minutes. He wants them to play hard. 6:38 to go here in the second half. Thunderwolves lead at 71-41. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Oh, the game within a game, the drama within a drama. Here's New Oliverta at the top of the key. Comes left side. Tanner Urban in the ball game for the Thunderwolves. Passes off to Ward on the right side to Melito. Bad pass. And he threw it away. Taken away by the Eagles. Back the other way comes Ruffin. Into the corner. Jammerman launches. Missed it. And the rebound on the baseline to Ward. Ward will bring it across the timeline himself. He's a freshman out of Longmont, went to Meade High School. Up top to New Oliverta. One bounce, gives it off. Now to Sang. Sang holds it there, up top. Here's a three-pointer on the way by Ward. Swish, he can fire it. Michael Ward from downtown gets into the scoring column, 74-41. That's Michael Ward's first career hoop as a Thunderwolf. Ball in the corner, faking the three, now stepping back, jumper on the way, off the iron, no good. And the rebound, New Oliverta, and he's whacked by Reeder. And we'll walk down to this end, and New Oliverta will go to the free throw. No, that's only the... That's just the 6th-team foul. They anticipated it being over the limit. That's only the 6th-team foul. Houston Reed administering another hug, as he's done all night. This time on the receiving end.
Dylan, triple threat, be a better passer. Come on.
Eric Jammerman being loved up on the sideline. Here's New Oliverta at the top. He has the ball stripped away and stolen by Reeder. Reeder now going coast to coast. New Oliverta stops him at the summit. Oh, my goodness. Back the other way. On top, Melito hands it off now to Ward, to New Oliverta. Left side to Sang. Sang up top. This is Ward. Right side, New Oliverta wanted to launch the three. Goes instead to Sang on the baseline. Banks it in. Corey Sang has 9. It's 76-41. Thunderwolves comfortably on top here with 4:50 to go in the second half. Ball to Reeder. Reeder holds it there. Comes right side to Saloon. Baseline ball deflected, but comes right into the hands. Jumper by Safin, no good. Rebound to New Oliverta. Outlet pass ahead to Ward. Left side, Melito for three. Off the iron, no good. And the rebound to Mills. Mills across the timeline. Ahead now to Safin. Safin crossover move to the baseline. Feeds it underneath. Ball deflected out of bounds by Melito. Chadron State goes into their bench a little bit here. They're coming back with starters, though. Well, not always started. Johnson almost could be considered a starter. He's in that rotation. He started a few games this year. Ball on the left side to Mills. Tries to go underneath. Melito deflected the ball. And New Oliverta gets the rebound, and he is whacked and fouled. And the foul will be on Walker Andrew. So Mika to the free throw line. 65% on the year. Free throws up, and he rattles it home. Double figures for New Oliverta. Leading candidate right now for our Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game star of the game. And he gets the roll on the free throw. And he gets a ticket out of the ball game. Nice night tonight for Mika. PJ Hardy checks in. (78-41). Here's the ball handed outside. Here's Safin on the baseline. Cut off there. Backs his way into the paint. Kicks it into the corner. Jumper on the way. In and out, no good. Sang battling for the rebound. Can't get it. Nice backdoor feed. Shot, no. It was blocked. They get another attempt at it, and they lay it in. Michael Johnson lays it in. He has 6. Timeout taken by the Eagles. 3:44 to play here in the second half. Thunderwolves lead at 78-43. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. (78-43). Thunderwolves on top. Here's a drive to the hoop on the baseline. Layup good. Nice move there by Michael Ward. Ward has 5. Little stop move there in the lane. 80-43. And a whistle, foul away from the ball. It's an illegal screen on Chadron State's Walker Andrew. And he's done. Walker Andrews fouled out of the ball game. Here is Ward bringing it across the timeline, hands the ball off. Here's Irvin driving in down the lane, scoop shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, feeds it outside, faking now, stepping back. Three-pointer on the way by Hardy, missed it. And the rebound to Saffin. Fires it at right side to Jammerman. Jammerman gives it off to Saffin. On to the left side, Ruffin with it. Thunderwolves lead it 80-43. We're under 3 minutes to go now here in the second half. They lob it to the high post. Mills turns, faces. Kills the dribble. Hands the ball off outside. This is Saffin with it. Now down the lane goes Ruffin. Layup good. Ruffin with 8. 80-45. 2.5 to go here, second half. Here's Sang. Stop and go move. Spins in the paint. Comes outside to Melito. Fakes the three-pointer. He drives down the lane. Oh, nice move. Right hand hook, left it short. It was gorgeous until completion. Johnson back the other way. Fires it at right side. Saffin in the corner. Now feeds it down low to Johnson. Missed the layup and the rebound to Hardy. Hardy brings it across the timeline. Will he stop and pop? Nope. Goes left side. Sang's open. Three-pointer on the way. Missed it. Long rebound in the corner. Chased down. And that got out of bounds. It'll belong to the Eagles. Reese into the ball game. Nice effort tonight by B.J. Hardy. He ends up with 11. Inbounds pass to Jammerman. Jammerman will bring it across the timeline. He angles to the right wing here. Lobs it down on the block to Johnson. Johnson, he'll wheel to the baseline. Shot blocked, but a foul on Melito. First foul on Melito. And that'll send Michael Johnson to the free throw line. 2 for 2 from the stripe tonight. 61% on the year. And he missed it. Second toss, missed them both. And the rebound to Reese. He'll bring it across the timeline. Gives it off to Sang. Sang hands the ball off. Here's a little crossover by Ward to Sang on the baseline. Tries to get around the baseline. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Good hustle there by Mills. Trying to hit Tanner Irvin in the far corner. Minute 31 to play here. Thunderwolves on top, 80-45. Reese triggers it in to Melito. Outside to Irvin to Sang. Sang to Reese. 10 on the shot clock. Melito thought about jacking one up. Now one bounce, hands it off to Reese. 5 on the shot clock. Reese going to have to go to work. Trying to lull him to sleep. Shot blocked. And a ball rebounded by Mills. Mills now will bring it across the timeline. He drives in. Cut off, blocking foul on the Thunderwolves on Michael Ward. Free throw good by Mills. He has 11. Second toss good. Mills with 12. 80-47. Under a minute to play here now. Here's a drive to the hoop by Irvin. Down the lane. Scoops it up and in. Tanner Irvin with his first bucket. 82-47. Ball on the baseline. Here's Jammerman into the corner to Mills. Kicks it right side to Jammerman. Spins, fakes again. Now down low. Johnson wheels, goes up and lays it in. Johnson has 8. 82-49. Shot clock's at 22, game clock at 24, but Ralph Turner says still, I don't want any shots taken here. Just dribble it out, take the violation, hand it to Chadron State. Let's get out of here. Five to go on the shot clock. And Reese dribbles it out. There's the shot clock violation with 2.5 seconds to go. Now Chadron State, they'll probably just do the same thing, inbound it and hold it. That's what they do. Chamberlain has it, dribbles it out, and that's the ball game. Thunderwolves win it 82-49. Stay tuned for our Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show. We'll talk to Ralph Turner, and we're going to try to coerce Mika New Oliverta to talk to us for the first time this year on the air. We'll see how that happens. Back with our post-game show right after this. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. Final score 82-49. Thunderwolves defeat the Eagles of Chadron State. Welcome to our Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show. We'll be talking to Mika New Oliverta tonight, as well as Ralph Turner here as part of our post-game show. Thunderwolves winning the ball game comfortably here tonight. They trailed only on two different occasions tonight. One of those being 3-0. The second time at 5-4. After that, they took the lead for good at 7-5, and pretty much had their way. Led it by 15 at one point in the first half before settling for a 13-point halftime lead. Chadron got the first bucket of the second half to make it 35-24, but then the Thunderwolves started pulling away. Got the lead to 20 at 44-24, to 24 again at 50-26. Got it up to 28 at 57-29. Led it by 35 at 66-31. You get the idea as they win at 82-49. Back with more right after this Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back, Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show. We're awaiting Mika New Oliverta. Going to come on over and talk. Come on in, Mika. Get him situated here. I'm going to get my booster seat so I can... No. Go ahead and slip him on there, Mika. There he is, our star of the game, the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House star of the game, Mika New Oliverta. And tonight, Mika's line, let's see, we ended up with 11 points, 5 rebounds, couple of block shots, couple of assists, 1 steal. Not a bad night's work coming off the bench for your ball club tonight.
Yeah, it was all right.
It was all right, huh?
Struggle in the first half, second half was good.
Probably the signature play of the night was your, I know it wasn't good getting the ball stolen, but recovering and going down and blocking the shot. That had to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was a little upset that I lost the ball, so I was like, he's not going to score. I have to do something.
Probably concerned might get a flagrant or something like that, but you got so high up on him, just pinned it against the rim. Talk about your season this year. You started off the year, you were a starter. You knew Jason was waiting in the wings, and he came back. He moves into the starting lineup. Some players might, drop their head and say, well, I lost my starting job. But it seems to me like your game is almost picked up with your new role.
I mean, I feel like I don't have to play with as much pressure on myself, like on my shoulders. I feel like there's other people that I can depend on, like Jason, and he scores a lot. And I don't have to, of course I need to be ready to play, but it's not, I can play pressureless because it's not, even if I'm not having a good night, there's somebody else to get the job done. Well, and it's been a nice 1-2 punch for you guys right now. It keeps you fresh in the post, I guess, is the way you look at it. Yeah, and you get a lot of rest. Like in the beginning of the season, like on those games, I was, after a couple of minutes, I was playing tired, still trying to take shots. Probably some of them I should have not taken, like getting tired and still trying to do your job and defend guys. Felt like it was really hard to guard in the beginning of the season because I was really worried about getting into foul trouble because I was the only big. Right. So now I can play more freely and just less pressure. Well, the thing I admire the most in watching your play, you see so many big guys with wasted talent. But you're out there and you've developed that hook shot is a thing of beauty. It's a wonder that more guys, I see the guy up there, Jokic for the Nuggets, has no hook shot. Maybe you ought to go up there and teach him how to shoot that hook shot, but it's really a thing of beauty when you get going. Well, I just worked on it a lot. My first college coach, he just told me to just work on your hook shot, and he didn't actually want me to take any other. If I went on the post, he just wanted me to shoot a hook shot. He said, every time I take it, it's a good shot. I want you to take it. So I just worked on it like every summer. I worked on it like different kinds of running hooks and jump hooks, and just worked on it in both hands. But left's being kind of off lately, but I guess as a whole, it's all right.
Well, talk about the team's mood now. You're on a nice little roll, 4 in a row. You're right. You're back to 500. That feels like that's the first step. We got to get back to 500. Yeah. You're there now. Now you can really start to roll. You're right back in the cusp of a playoff position. You're ready for this stretch drive. It has to be exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. Like I have to admit, I was like starting to lose hope a little bit. Like even though coach encourages us and he believes in us, and he just keeps encouraging us, and like he tells us every day that he knows that we have what it takes. We just need to dig in. Just get the work done.
Well, now all your friends and family, we tape these every night back there in Finland. We broadcast them back on Facebook. Now everybody back in Finland, you have a fan club back there listening and watching the ball game? Not really?
My mom and dad might be watching.
There you go. Hi, Mom and Dad then.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Back in Vantaa, Finland, right?
Moi äiti.
Okay, there he is. The star of the game. The pride of Finland, Mika Nuali-Bears. We'll be back. We'll talk to Ralph Turner right after this Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. That headset on there, Ralph. And welcome back, Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show. Also brought to you by Mountain Dew. We're going to put that. I know you're trying to cover up your mug there, Ralph Turner, but hey, 4 in a row, buddy. We're on a roll.
A team wants to be. A coach hopes his team plays its best in February or March when the games matter, and I think we're getting better. But tomorrow will be a different animal.
Yeah, it will be a different story tomorrow, and I thought that was one of the keys tonight. You got ahead on them, and you're able to play a lot of different people. You get Will Newman he's leading the conference, or maybe second in the conference in minutes. You got him a lot of rest tonight, Oldham a lot of rest, so they ought to be ready to go tomorrow. I think that was the first thing you accomplished tonight.
Right. I did think that. I thought we played really hard. I thought we played hard defensively. But tomorrow night will be a different animal. We just got to come in and have a good shoot around, good walkthrough, and prepare. And I think our guys are enjoying playing hard. So.
Well, that was one of the keys to this. They came back at you a little bit there, but the effort never waned. I thought one of the key plays of the game that really ignited the club was Josh Smith making the steal, triggering a fast break the other way. It's just kind of the little things he does that get your team going. And I think you finished off a couple of breaks tonight in good shape.
Well, I told you about Josh is basically he makes plays even when he's not shooting, and he's so valuable to our team. And I know for him it's frustrating sometimes because other people get shots and he doesn't get them, but his heart's always playing. He's full tilt, all about the team, and so.
And then Donovan in the game, I think that's one of the we talk about his mentor. Even last year, Bronson Moten kind of teach him, take it to the hoop a little bit more, and I thought he had a couple of nice drives. That really complements his game. Not only can you shoot the outside shot, but you need him driving to the hoop. I thought that was key.
Well, I think that goes hand in hand, right, to be able to shoot your jumper, and if they have to come out and play you, then you can drive by them, and that is something that he's building in his game, but he's a great offensive player, so...
Then you're able to get into the bench a little bit there tonight, see some different players. Hardy, a lot of people, is kind of a secret to some people, but he can shoot that ball. Came in there, got 11 points. And then Corey saying on we're picking on individuals here because the game was so out of hand, but I thought Corey showed flashes of what he can really give you. You talk about that reach he has. He gets some steals sometimes. You just can't believe he got his hands on it.
Oh, he gets to the basket. He's got long arms. Great kid, unselfish, great driver, good rebounder. He just gets after it a little bit and plays hard. So he's such a good player. And I noticed in the first half I only played him 2 minutes, which is ridiculous. He needs to play more than that. But I think he really helps our team. He's one of the best on-the-ball defenders. We're going to have to spend a lot of time in the gym with him this summer shooting threes to where we can get him to be 40% because he's got a pretty good shot motion. We just got to get him more shots so he feels comfortable shooting them. But it was a great bench clearing thing where everybody played a lot of minutes and everybody deserved that and needed that.
Well, let's give a quick preview of tomorrow night. Regis coming in. They're going to come in hot. They defeated Highlands tonight, 76-66. So they're going to come in here ready for you guys. I'm sure you're going to be ready for them. It should be. pretty good regular season conference basketball game here tomorrow night at Massari Arena. I think it's a good one to come out to.
Yeah, I'd say bring a kid and bring 2 or 3 kids, and maybe bring some of your friends' kids, and bring kids maybe nobody even knows they're your kids. So just bring them with you. Just go by the neighborhood. Yeah, get permission from the parents, please. I'm not saying just go out and get kids and bring them to the gym, but I'm saying let's load the cars up, bring kids to the game, and let's pack this thing so tomorrow night is a extra fun night for everybody.
All right, Ralph. Congratulations,
Jimbo.
buddy. There
You're
he
the
is.
best.
Ralph Turner, the head coach of the Thunderwolves, back with more of our Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show right after this on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show. Thunderwolves win it tonight. 82-49 is the final score. Let's recap the ball game for you here, as we always do as part of our post-game show. Had a couple lead changes early in the game. Chadron State had a lead at 3-0 and 5-4. Thunderwolves took the lead for good at 7-5. One of the 3 lead changes in the ball game. The game actually was never tied tonight. Thunderwolves got the lead up to 8 at 13-5. Continued to push. Had the lead to 10 at 17-7. Chadron State got it within 4 at 21-17. That was about the only really competitive spot in the ball game. And the Thunderwolves ripped off 11 in a row, led at 32-17. Led it by 13 at halftime. Chadron got the first bucket of the second half to make it 35-24. Then the Pack ripped off 9 in a row, led at 44-24. Gave up a bucket and then scored another 6 in a row, led it by 24. Continued to push the lead, led by 28 at 57-29. It was 57-31 when they scored 9 in a row again. Got the lead up there to 35 at 66-31, eventually to 36 on a couple of different occasions. Then Chadron State tried to get back a little bit. Got it to 71-41, then the Thunderwolves again went off on a little 7-0 run. Got the lead to 37 at 78-41. That was their biggest lead of the game on a couple of occasions. Again, lead by 37 at 80-43 before settling for the 82-49 victory. Let's give you the totals for tonight's ball game. Thunderwolves end up with 5 players in double figures. Oldham with 16 points in 20 minutes tonight. 5 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from downtown, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. B.J. Hardy came off the bench, hit 4 field goals, 3 of them three-pointers. He finishes with 11. Noel Iverta with 11 points, our star of the game. Newman and Anderson with 10 apiece. Sang just missed double figures. He had 9 tonight. Michael Ward off the bench, a career-high 5. Liggett and Smith with 3 apiece. Irvin with 2. Williams with 2. Thunderwolves 30 of 54 from the field, that's 56%. 8 of 26 from downtown, that's 31%. 14 of 16 from the free throw line, 88%. For Chadron State tonight, they had Jordan Mills come out the bench to hit 12 points. Johnson with 8. Ruffin with 8. Walker and Reeder with 6 apiece. Lee with 5, Cuxhausen with 4. I think we caught everybody there. 17 of 63, that's only 27%. 4 of 21 from downtown, that's 19%. 11 of 14 from the free throw line, 79%. Chadron did out-rebound the Thunderwolves tonight. 38-34 was the final rebounding tally, as Andrew and Ruffin with 6 apiece to lead the way there. For the Thunderwolves tonight, Anderson had 7, New Oliverta and Sang with 5 apiece. Thunderwolves with 14 assists under 30 made baskets tonight. Newman with 3, Sang with 3, Clausel Reese with 3 as well off the bench. And a nice roll. Liggett had 2. 8 assists for Chadron State. Jammerman and Cuxhausen with 2 apiece to lead the way there. 16 turnovers for Chadron State. Thunderwolves turned it over 12 times. Thunderwolves had 5 block shots. New Oliverta with 2. Anderson with 2. 1 block shot on the night. That was by Jammerman for Chadron State. 10 steals for the Pack tonight. Anderson, Smith, and Sang with 2 apiece. 4 steals tonight for Matt Reeder lead the way for Chadron State. We mentioned the biggest lead of the night for the Thunderwolves, 37 on a couple of different occasions. Chadron State had a lead of 3-0 early in the game. That was their biggest lead. The game, we had 3 lead changes. The game was never tied. The Thunderwolves win it 82-49. Back at the scoreboard right after this. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. Welcome back to Massari Arena. Thunderwolves win it tonight, 82-49. The women won earlier tonight as they defeat Chadron State 76-57. They'll take on Regis tomorrow. Who won tonight? They scored a century mark at New Mexico Highlands. They defeated them 100-52. Other women's finals tonight, Black Hills State, wild game. Wild and Woolly against Mesa. They defeat them 56-53. Metro State goes to Salt Lake City and defeats Westminster 67-61 tonight. South Dakota Mines tonight in Gunnison defeated Western State 73-59. On the men's side, of course, you know here the Thunderwolves winning at 82-49. Regis, they defeated Highlands tonight 76-66. That is a final. Mesa in overtime defeats Black Hills State tonight 68-67 in Grand Junction. Westminster, another tough ball game. They play it tough. Do the Griffins. They defeat Metro State tonight 60-57. Tough week for Metro. They lost 2 this week. They lost Tuesday night to UCCS as well. And Western State in Gunnison defeats South Dakota Mines tonight 87-75. There's your finals from the RMAC. We'll come back. We'll wrap things up right after this. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back one final time to Massari Arena as we wrap things up here tonight. Thunderwolves win it 82-49. The women won earlier tonight 76-57. We'll be right back at it here tomorrow night at Massari Arena as Regis comes to town to take on the Thunderwolves. 5:15 with the pregame show. The women tip at 5:30. The men at 7:30. Special people to thank here tonight, of course. Thunderwolves basketball all season long as our Assistant Athletic Director in charge of media relations here at Csu-Pueblo is one Dax Larson. Sean Pooley is his assistant. Joe Folda is the Athletic Director. Special thanks, of course, to our head coaches, Curtis Lloyd and Ralph Turner. Kevin Cano has been our producer and engineer tonight of Thunderwolves basketball. We thank him for all of his work. I think he's got the night off tomorrow. I think so. But we'll be back in action with him next week. I think. It might be him, it might be Caitlin. We'll just have to see what happens with all of that. My name is Jim Brooks, reminding you, Thunderwolves win the doubleheader. Regis in town tomorrow. It's a good one to come out and see right here at Massari Arena. Both games should be doozies right here at Massari Arena. My name is Jim Brooks. Till we talk to you tomorrow night, good night from Massari Arena.
This has been Csu-Pueblo Thunderwolves basketball on Fox Sports Pueblo 1350. Catch all of the action all season long right here. Pueblo's home for Csu-Pueblo Thunderwolves athletics is Fox Sports Pueblo 1350.